Please join me in welcoming to the floor the Hofstra University Law School class of 2023. Please be seated. Good evening. I'm Charlie Reardon, and I have the distinct privilege of serving as Provost and welcoming you to Hofstra University's Spring 2023 Maurice A. Deane School of Law Commencement. As part of the foundation of our ceremony today, we gratefully acknowledge the Native peoples on whose ancestral homelands we gather, as well as the diverse and vibrant Native communities who make their homes here and throughout the state of New York today. We take a moment to recognize the original inhabitants of this territory, indigenous land, which we acknowledge as sacred territory, as the land of many tribes, including the Manicock, Merricks, and Massapequa, in the miles around us. And now, as we begin our program with the invocation delivered by the Reverend Joyce P. Brandon Duggar, followed by the national anthem sung by Kala Sarabajay, class of 2023, will everyone please stand in body or in spirit? Thank you.
Let us pray. Gracious God, thank you for this day. We have worked hard. They've come to this part of the journey. As they continue to do the work, we thank you for them, their family, and all the village that provided this day. Give them peace that surpasses all understanding, and as they sit for their exam, we are praying that they pass and will be employed and go out and serve this world and be the best that they can be for what they have learned at Hofstra. Go in peace, go in love, and go into service. Amen.
Please be seated. Now performing alma mater is the Hofstra Voice Ensemble, accompanied by the Hofstra University Commencement Band, conducted by David Freiling, Professor of Music. The words of the alma mater are inside the front cover of your program.
Full of pride, there stands our to pursue. All the lands we journey, thou shalt remain our home. Dear Hofstra, we are grateful, and thus we thank thee for inspiring us and guiding us through all the great unknown. Oh, hail the blue and gold.
Thank you very much for that. I now have the pleasure of making some very special introductions, beginning with the chair of the Hofstra University Board of Trustees, Donald Schaefer. We also have with us today 3 trustees, Trustee Fred Davis, Trustee Marilyn Monter, and Trustee Jerry Kramer. I'm also very pleased to introduce our deans. Please stand as you're introduced and remain standing until all of the deans have been announced. First, your law school dean, Gail Prudente. Warren Frisina, the Rabinowitz Honors College. Jackie Kuhn, the Senior Associate Dean representing the School of Health Professions and Human Services. Janet Lenahan from the Frank G. Zarb School of Business. Mark Lukasevich, the Lawrence Herbert School of Communication. Sina Rabbani, the Fred DeMatteis School of Engineering and Applied Science. And Dan Siebold, the Hofstra College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. Please join me in welcoming all of the deans. We're also joined by Hofstra's vice provosts and senior administrators, who I'm pleased to introduce as a group as I thank them for their tremendous service to you and to this institution. Thank you. And of course, one more person, our dynamic leader, the president of Hofstra University, Susan Poser.
Well, good evening. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the commencement exercises for the class of 2023. A very special welcome for our honorary degree recipient and commencement speaker, the Honorable Letitia James, the Attorney General of the State of New York, whom we are honored to have with us this evening. And she will be more formally introduced shortly. So let me begin by saying congratulations to the class of 2023. But before I address the class, I would like to take a moment of personal privilege and thank Dean Gail Prudente, who led this law school with great skill and courage through some very difficult times over the past 6 years. Dean Prudente is retiring from her position as dean this spring. Let's show our appreciation, respect, and gratitude for the dean for her remarkable leadership. Stand up. My welcome this evening is not only as the president of Hofstra, but as a proud member of the faculty of the Maurice A. Deane School of Law, and as a former law dean myself, actually, though not at Hofstra. So I know that the success of any law school depends ultimately on the quality and the commitment of the faculty. We are fortunate at Hofstra to have a faculty with a distinguished record of accomplishment in teaching, scholarship, and service to the legal profession in New York, nationally, and internationally. Collectively, the faculty has created the law school's outstanding program of legal education in the classroom and in the clinics, while also engaging in active research and public service themselves. Let's give them a big thank you. For the past 3 years, the JD class of 2023 has together experienced the trials and tribulations of law school. Even without a global pandemic, the law school experience involves times of high stress and anxiety, so I can hardly imagine what it was like for all of you to start your first year of law school during COVID. And I congratulate you in particular for summoning the strength and determination to get through it all and land here today at your graduation. I hope that amid the disruption that COVID caused, you were able to appreciate and take advantage of the rewards of law school. I have always thought of law school as nothing short of an intellectual feast, and only those of us who have experienced it know the effect that this education has on one's way of thinking and on one's life. In law school, one learns to think in a new way, to ask and be asked endless questions, to analyze carefully, separate the relevant from the irrelevant, and to write and speak with precision. There are so many interesting subjects and areas of inquiry that sometimes it's hard to choose a focus, and whatever particular area one might focus on, its depth can never be fully explored. So you all sit here, learned and accomplished, equipped with the tools and skills that we fully expect will be used to engage and improve the world in a grand and unexpected way, or equally significantly, one client at a time. You possess a huge body of knowledge and, more importantly, a set of skills that prepares you for many possible careers, both within and outside of the legal profession. I would venture to guess that right now, if you look around at your classmates, go ahead, look around, you will probably catch a glimpse of a future judge or leader of the bar, possibly a future senator or a governor, or maybe an attorney general. Because of the versatility of the degree, you may also see a future teacher, an entrepreneur, community activist, a sports agent, a small business owner, and maybe even a university administrator. And I know that you will certainly catch a glimpse of some very dear friends that will remain so for life. So as you consider all of the possibilities that are now in front of you, I want to take a moment to remind you that a law degree is not only a professional credential that provides great opportunity for a very fulfilling career in the law and in many other walks of life, but it is also a signal to the rest of the world that you are a person who is intelligent, self-disciplined, and accomplished. And to be perceived that way is a privilege that you have now earned. And that privilege will open special doors for you, and I urge you to take all that you have learned and walk right through those doors to do great things with daring and courage, and always keeping in mind that with privilege comes responsibility to your clients, to your colleagues, to the profession, and to the law. As part of that responsibility, I urge you to take this world-class education and use it also to serve others pro bono. Your expertise in being able to navigate the law is a powerful skill that can be used to help others and to preserve our constitutional democracy. So on behalf of Hofstra University, I promise that we will always be your university, and we will continue to support you. Like you, we will continue to grow in strength and reputation, enhancing the value of your degree. And we will always strive to make you proud, just as you have and will continue to make us proud. After all, one way to measure the greatness of a university is by the success and the humanity of its alumni, and you are all now part of that legacy. Family and friends, today, we present these graduates to you. I hope that you are very proud, as we are, of their hard work and their dedication, which has brought us all together to celebrate today. So to the graduates, once again, I offer my heartfelt congratulations, both personally and on behalf of Hofstra University, to each of you. Thank you.
I would now like to ask Donald Schaefer, the chair of the Hofstra University Board of Trustees, to offer his special welcome and to introduce his candidate for a Doctor of Laws honoris causa.
Good evening. I would like to take a moment on behalf of the Board of Trustees to congratulate the class of 2023 on your graduation and welcome you, your families, and friends to this celebration of your academic achievement. We are proud of you and acknowledge the hard work and determination that you have showed to get to this wonderful moment in your lives. We hope that you will follow your passions, and we are confident that your future will be exemplary. Please know that Hofstra will always be here for you as you go forward. You are an important part of the enduring bond of the Hofstra family, and we look forward to your leadership role in providing guidance and support to the Hofstra students who will be following in your footsteps. I would also like to congratulate Dean Gail Prudente on her impending retirement as Dean of Hofstra's Maurice A. Deane School of Law. We are grateful for all the years of outstanding service that you have provided to the law school and the Hofstra community. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, we thank you, Dean Prudente, and wish you good health and Godspeed as you pursue your future endeavors. It is now my distinct pleasure to introduce the Honorable Letitia James, New York State's 67th Attorney General. When she was elected in 2018, she became the first woman of color to hold statewide office in New York and the first woman to be elected Attorney General. Attorney General James is an experienced attorney and tenacious public servant who has dedicated her career to improving the lives of New Yorkers. Under her leadership, the Office of the Attorney General prioritized removing thousands of guns from New York communities, dismantling dozens of drug and gun trafficking rings. She has protected the health and safety of New Yorkers by going after landlords who violated the state's lead paint laws and polluters and companies that violated environmental protection laws. Attorney General James supported vulnerable populations by going all the way to the United States Supreme Court to stop a question about citizenship from being added to the census and successfully preserving deferred action for childhood arrivals. She has been a national leader in the fight to defend access to reproductive health care, leading dozens of legal actions across the country, and has taken strong action to enforce workplace safety measures. Attorney General James began her career as a public defender at the Legal Aid Society, and in 2013 was elected public advocate for the city of New York, becoming the first woman of color to hold citywide office. Prior to serving as public advocate, she represented the 35th Council District in Brooklyn in the New York City Council and served as head of the Brooklyn Regional Office of the New York State Attorney General's Office. Attorney General James holds an MPA from Lehman College and a JD from Howard University School of Law. President Posa, in honor of Attorney General James's public service to the state of New York, for her record of professional achievements and work as a champion for public safety, health, and equality, it is my honor to present her to you as a candidate for the Doctor of Laws, honoris causa.
The Doctor of Laws honoris causa is awarded by Hofstra University to honor exceptional individuals for their outstanding career achievements. Attorney General Letitia James, it is my privilege to bestow upon you the Doctor of Laws honoris causa in recognition of your leadership, your professional accomplishments, and your dedication as a public servant. Congratulations.
Good evening. Good evening. And thank you, Chairman Schaefer, for that introduction and for this honoree and for all the work that you have done as Chair of the Board of Trustees of the University. Let me start by acknowledging your incredible Dean, Judge Gail Prudenti. I also want to recognize and thank the President of Hofstra University, Susan Poser, and Hofstra's Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Charles Reardon. The leadership team you are fortunate to have here at Hofstra has helped build a world-class educational institution. And of course, I want to recognize everyone who contributed to making this day possible, from the professors who helped mold young minds, to the parents who sacrificed time and paid tuition, family members, aunts and uncles, sisters and brothers, friends and loved ones who traveled from near and far to celebrate this momentous occasion. Today couldn't have happened without you. And of course, the graduates. It is an honor to be selected to share some thoughts with this class of smart, ambitious, young individuals. Today is a huge achievement, my friends, one that you will remember for the rest of your lives. You will not remember this speech, but you will remember this moment, because all of you had your moments of self-doubt. There were days and nights when you wanted to quit, days when you thought that you couldn't do all the work or you couldn't balance the time with your other commitments, days when the overwhelming reality of a global pandemic made all of us question our life decisions. I'm sure many of you never expected to see this day. But despite all of that, you're here. So remember, that was yesterday, my friends, and today is the only day that matters. You dreamt about today. You sacrificed for today. You worked your tail off for today. And some of you even prayed for today. And it's finally here. So congratulations. So I know that you are eager to discover the meaning of life as you take your courage and your intelligence and your curiosity and training out into the world. Because soon you'll hold in your hand a degree that is the symbol of power. Power that will transform your life and the lives of so many. Power that can transform the world and change your story and elevate your existence and launch you into the next chapter. And to that I say great, because now more than ever, we really need your help. We're living in a time of great disruption in the life of our country, a time of challenges that you could never have expected as you started your professional lives. A once-in-a-century pandemic, economic insecurity, war, dangers of gun violence, polarizing politics, opioids and fentanyl, technological advances that also threaten our privacy, and the list goes on and on and on. So I am here to enlist you in our nation's great struggle, not only for freedom, but also for progress, the progress of our nation. You see, we need bold leaders with iron constitutions, impeccable training, and the drive to continue to move us forward. We will need your energy, your passion, and your sense of purpose to confront these challenges we are facing in the boardroom, in halls of government, in courtrooms, or not-for-profit or government agencies. Because the law, my friends, is an incredible power. And those of us who have been trained how to wield it have awesome responsibilities. The law can be used, as we have all learned from history and seen with our own eyes, to justify terrible wrongs. However, in the hands of wise individuals, the law can be used to protect and expand the rights of everyone. And that is what I strive to do as the Attorney General. Yes, I've gone after employers that are denying hardworking people their fair wages, or those that create hostile work environments. I've gone after major corporations responsible for fueling the opioid crisis that has claimed so many lives. I focused on stopping the illegal flow of guns into our state. I've protected access to housing and ensured that people have a safe and decent place to call home. I've protected seniors living in nursing homes when their safety has been compromised. I fought for the environment and the quality of the air that we breathe and the water that we drink. I've gone after predatory businesses that try to trick families into heartless scams. I've protected reproductive rights and health care for all. And I am working to foster technological change without compromising our safety or our rights. And I'm challenging monopolies that dictate inflated prices, that hurt consumers and consolidate power, and hurt small businesses and competition and business innovation. I'm sure all of you are concerned about the office of the Attorney General, and all of you should know about the office of the Attorney General, because all of you in this auditorium have been impacted. My office has brought a number of investigations against companies for failing to secure your private and personal data, your dates, your date of birth, your social security number, your license plate number, your medication information, your financial information. Companies like, I'm sure you all know, Home Depot, companies like Capital One, Wegmans, T-Mobile, Dunkin' Donuts, a number of online retailers, all of them, my friends, have been hacked. And the list goes on and on and on. This is the work that my office does every day as the people's lawyer, because the law is the great equalizer, and it's a powerful tool. The law can ensure true justice when it is applied evenly and blindly to all, regardless of wealth, influence, or power. The law is a sword and a shield, and it is incumbent on each of us trained to use these powerful tools to decide if we will use them to help or to harm, or to further advance our society. If we are to continue as a vibrant democracy, we must ensure that the law is used to lift us up as a nation rather than keep us down. With the skills that all of you have developed over the past 3 years, you are now entrusted with safeguarding our fundamental values and our rights. Millions of New Yorkers and Americans and people you've never, ever met are counting on each and every one of you. You spent the past 3 years in an incredible institution of higher learning, a laboratory to exchange ideas and thoughts about how this country was shaped and to help dictate its future. You have the special responsibility of defending the Constitution and ensuring that it continues to be the living, breathing document that the founders intended. That means you cannot sit idly by and witness its subversion or destruction. You cannot allow for the natural rights of some to be denied in the name of the Constitution. You must allow it to grow and evolve as our society does. And that means allowing all people, regardless of what they look like, where they come from, to enjoy the same protections under the law. And that means addressing the real dangers of assault weapons and illegal guns without infringing on the Second Amendment. That means encouraging the use of 3D printers for medical advancements, like new joints and bones, without allowing bad actors to use them to manufacture illegal ghost guns. That means capitalizing on the benefits of artificial intelligence without claiming middle-class jobs or using it to scam individuals. That means using social media to seamlessly connect with people without allowing it to be co-opted by hate and bigotry, or social media, which unfortunately so many individuals and young girls are being impacted by. And that means protecting our communities from a pandemic without violating our freedom of speech or religion. As lawyers, these are our challenges. Our country is now entrusting you to solve. But perhaps the most important responsibility you have right now is to work every day to unite us. Too many people have lost sight of the civility and the collaboration that are essential to a strong and functioning society. Too many are consumed by arguing about who is right or wrong, rather than coming together and guided by the common good. So you must be the light in the midst of all of the darkness, and those who tune out the noise and encourage others to stop the blaming and finger pointing, because you know that in the eyes of the law, we are all supposed to be treated the same. But I also know that each and every one of you has it in yourselves to be part of the solution to these issues. People who you have never met and who have never met you, but whose lives you will change in the most impactful ways. Before I arrived here, I was on a phone call with a senior citizen who had worked all of her life to buy a home, and she was the victim of deed theft. And deed theft, my friends, is happening all over the state of New York. And all of you have the power to correct these wrongs and to address the needs of individuals. Today, I have the incredible privilege to look out into a whole new generation of compassionate and energized people ready to step up and to move our state and nation further on the path to justice and equality. I know each and every one of you has what it takes to build a better and safer society for those who come after us. But today, I know all you want to do is celebrate. I got it. And next week, my friends, or maybe tomorrow, you need to start studying for the bar. So party on, but keep it light. And at the end of the summer, once you pass, and all of you will pass, you will join the greatest profession ever to effect change in this world and stability. So congratulations! You did it. Now, go forth and protect our country, protect the world, and love one another. God bless you and thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Attorney General James, for being Hofstra Law 2023 Commencement Speaker. And thank you for taking the time from your demanding schedule to be with us. You know, I've had the opportunity to hear the Attorney General speak on a number of occasions. And every time she speaks, I say to myself or to my friends that I'm with, she has such a presence, she has such sincerity. She is one of those attorneys who, by her own determination and dedication, serves the public good. So thank you so much. But tonight, I speak to you, my class of 2023, not as another commencement speaker, but as your dean, your mentor, and as a self-designated member of the class of 2023. Unlike all of you, it took me a few more years to accomplish my goals. Tonight, at least symbolically, you will no longer be on your loved one's payroll. And very soon, I will no longer be on the payroll of Hofstra University. We are all ready to embark on a new, different, and exciting life-changing experience. We are exhilarated, we are hopeful, we are anxiety-ridden, all at the very same time. And we constantly ponder the great changes that are in store for us. I have been in my present position for 6 years, and it has been my pleasure to have met and interacted with so many of you. And during your 3 years at Hofstra Law, you have obtained a very special place in my heart. You are a very impressive and special graduating class, and I cannot express how much I look forward to hearing and sharing in the joys and successes that I know await you. As your mentor, I advise you to believe in yourself. You've made it this far. If you can graduate from Hofstra Law School, you can do anything, and think big. Be determined and set your standards high. Always be meticulously prepared. Know your strengths and know your weaknesses. Play to those strengths and accept that we all have weaknesses that we can improve upon. Have many mentors that you can look up to, that you can learn from and respect, and don't hesitate to ask for their assistance. Give back to our profession and get involved in your community. There is no time that I have ever lived during my life that it is more important that we all get involved. And I can tell you, my friends, I am living proof to keep your options open. Success I have found, and I know the Attorney General has found it in this same way as well, is attaining our own personal and professional goals, but while serving the public good. Let's always strive for success. Celebrating your achievements today are many people, just like my own parents, who never opened a law book, but nevertheless played an important part in our being here tonight. In many cases, they struggled and sacrificed more than they let on so that we could attain our educational goals. Please show them many acts of random kindness. I would personally and publicly at this time like to thank President Susan Poser, President Emeritus Stuart Rabinowitz, Provost Reardon, Berliner, and Lenahan, Chairman Schaefer, and the entire Board of Trustees of Hofstra University, the Vice Presidents of Hofstra University, who especially at the beginning of my tenure helped me and guided me so much, my fellow deans, all of which are to be admired, the Vice Dean of Hofstra Law School, soon to be the interim dean, Vice Dean Julian Koo, Hofstra Law's own fabulous professors, administrators and staff, especially my own, and our wonderful, generous alumni. There are legacy families here tonight, too, who have instilled in their children the value of a Hofstra Law education. And to all my friends, who I hope now will start accepting my phone calls once again. All of these individuals that I have mentioned are responsible for Hofstra Law's past and present accomplishments. And finally, as one of my mentees, a Hofstra Law alum and recently appointed to the Court of Claims, constantly reminds me and advises me and I wish this for all. Let's go find our smiles. Thank you. I now have the pleasure and honor of introducing to everyone this year's Teacher of the Year, Professor James Sample. This is, as you all know, a very important award that expresses a vote of the students and the law school's long and historical commitment to the excellence in teaching. What makes this evening amazing is that James Sample, Professor James Sample, has received this award. This is his 4th occasion. So, we all know that teaching at Hofstra Law, no professor could be held in a high regard if it wasn't for that ability. So, Professor Sample, please come to the podium to receive your award. Okay. Here's this fabulous award. At this time, before we call the graduates to the podium to present them with their Juris Doctor degrees, I am honored to make a special presentation to the family of Mark Rosen. Mark would have been part of the ceremony this evening, and unfortunately, he sadly passed away in December of 2022. Following the completion of our fall semester. Mark was a very special individual who I was lucky enough to get to know well. He was pursuing a career as a disability rights attorney. He was a beloved classmate, friend, student leader, and a beautiful soul who was a highly valued member of our Hofstra Law family. Mark was a fervent advocate for disability rights at the law school and in the community, and was passionate, as we all know, about effectuating systematic change and improving opportunities for the disabled and LGBTQ communities. He was the founding president of a new student organization, Hofstra Law Disability Rights and Community, an active member of the Dean's Advisory Council and the Veterans Law Assistant Project. Mark also served on the executive board of the LGBTQ student organization Outlaw. In recognition of his efforts to foster positive change in the disability rights arena, he was appointed by Governor Hochul to serve as a member of the New York State Developmental Disability Planning Council. In memory of Mark and in appreciation of his many accomplishments, the law school and the Student Bar Association has established the Mark Rosen Memorial Endowed Scholarship. Once fully funded, this scholarship will provide financial support to an upper-level student with a demonstrated commitment to advocating for individuals with disabilities or the LGBT community. Hofstra University and Hofstra Law School are proud to award to Mark Rosen an honorary law degree posthumously this evening. Here to accept his degree is his mother, Deborah Rosen. Mrs. Rosen is accompanied by Mark's brother, and we cannot tell you how important it is that you are with us tonight, and how important he was to our community. Do you need that? Will the candidates for the degree of Juris Doctor please stand? President Poser, I have the honor to present these candidates who have successfully completed all of the requirements for the degree Juris Doctor from the Maurice A. Deane School of Law. I recommend, together with the faculty, that you confer the degree upon these candidates.
Graduates, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the trustees of Hofstra University and by the regents of the state of New York, and upon recommendation of the provost and the dean and your faculty, I confer upon you the degree of Juris Doctor. And you are now entitled to all the rights, privileges, and opportunities afforded by your degree. Congratulations.
Will the graduates please step forward to be introduced by Vice Dean Julian Koo, hooded by Professors Kevin McElroy and James Sample, and recognized by our President, Susan Poser, and the Chair of our Board of Trustees, Don Schaefer, and I will be there to greet you as well.
Cassidy Kalmanson. Anam Arshad. Carly Scopoletti. Aaron Masterson. William Michetti. Anthony Early. Shalik Smith. Christopher Russo. William Sherman. Liam Shagru. Christopher Woods. Caitlin Roberts. Kiana Calandra. Sabrina Morrow. Joseph DiCanio. Nicholas Papalardo. Stephen Shimshi. Devin Laudenschlager. Kevin Lenahan. William Reinhardt. Alexa Shafron. Janat Khan. Danielle Valentino, cum laude. Amy Mikeshock. Carly Litt. Jacqueline Pukoff. Gabrielle Picard. Rebecca Alessi. Ilana Baroff. Caitlin Davis. Elizabeth Stocktiaris, cum laude. Daniel Lobasso. Nicole Papastavru. Mary Rose Apisi. Christopher Giovingo. Richard Bongiorno. Roman Lippitz. Brittany Hickey. William O'Connor. Christopher Romaka, cum laude. Kevin Smith. Hamilton Drucker. Elihu Petrovsky. Juliana Rogers. Ashley Ackle. Alessandro Fusco. Olana Murati. Shania Queen. Thomas Herman. Zachary Bandundiak. Teresa Kelly, cum laude. Danielle Jacobs. Kenneth Sattler. Clyde Marin. Avishai Bainash. Rawson Jahan. Stephen Shin. Michelle Lee. Joseph Jacobs. Brian Farachuk. Ashley Miskowski. Matthew Brown, cum laude. Griffin DiCaetano. Darcy Gio. Sabrina Chow. Jakira McLeod. Dominique Mimil. Nicole Purdy. Amanda Ranghasamni. Abby Sebastianelli. Okay. Shireen Hussein. Vidya Lagi. Narissa Ganpat, magna cum laude. Karen Silva. Ethan Ezrati. Brant Fistel. Gianfranca Regina. Sheikh Roshan Mobin. Francesca Miranda. Jackson Stock. Megan Chimay, magna cum laude. Nicole Imperator, cum laude. Samantha Nice, cum laude. Matthew Ferrone. Okay. Robert Botticelli. Joseph Townsend, cum laude. Angel Samijiev. Nicolette Gardini. Emily DiGennaro. Alexandra Laird. Gabriela Ferrara, summa cum laude. Kristen Ferriello, cum laude. Mayank Dahia. Sandy Weitze Young. May Park. Rachel Miller, cum laude. Sarah Kuzinski. Yoel Katz, magna cum laude. Evan Ryan. Ishrath Jahan. Leonardo Sandoval. Jia Jun Shan. James Litcholtz. Noah Yildeson. Francesco Cupelli. Gregory Tombolo. Michael Prokops. Elizabeth Garia. Melissa Brosnan. Chloe Larson. Magione Cassius. Xiaoche Liao. June Francis Santos. Nicholas Bohotritz. Nancy Culverson. Deandra Denton. Mihak Gilani. Gabrielle Lahote. Claudia Canham. Ryan Amriato. Caitlin Tobin. Brandon Miller. Aaron Gropper. Maxwell Cohn. Christopher Grillo. Andrew Parnas. Patrick Cullen. Patricia Bober. Deborah Epstein. Corinne Uting. Owen Daly, magna cum laude. Christopher Donnelly. Christopher Mistretta. Michael Bauer. Lillian Lesser. Laura Pellegrino. Tanya Barbaco. Anthony Crummell. Gabriel Stellato. Zurab Maserade. Timothy Matthews. James Hunter. James Burke. Joseph Guarnaccia, cum laude. Kelsey Ferris. Michael Lichtman. Daniel Andrade. Congratulations. Robert Scanlon. Nicole Hecker. Nicole Case, cum laude. Darshini Iber Ibru. Ariana Gerberdon. Nicole Pallas, summa cum laude. Alexandra Yule, cum laude. Emma Booth. Chloe Derby, cum laude. Patricia Baxley, magna cum laude. Peter Henninger. Jesse Frost. Okay. Alexandra Nichols. Sierra Sanchez, summa cum laude. Twinkle Patel. Mir Rubinoff. Majinder Kaur. Vito Di Giovanni. Thomas Crowley. Dylan Bishop, cum laude. Daniel Marota. Ariadna Muniz. Sofia Rubinova. Congratulations. Ismail Cisse. Irini Sunakis, magna cum laude. Navina Ramdas. The Ramdas.
You needed the Ramdas, and I couldn't reach.
Roshni Sukaran. Jamin Enquist. Ina Mankiewicz. Jesslyn Bracco. Sasha Pesnik, cum laude. Taylor Capozzello. Connor Quinn. Matthew Fang. Alyssa Pitchford. Alana Ambery. Alexandra Garufi. Juliana Jackson. Jennifer Citrin. Aisha Deljanin. Caroline Frisotny. Natalie Yusfan. Alan McCalloch. Ruben Mirzakhanov. Ryan Fitzpatrick. Jacob Grossman. Jonathan Malakan. David Saroff. David Sofer. Daniela Tejada. Emily Levitt, magna cum laude. Josephine Asatori, cum laude. Nicholas Trotta. Ian Landman. Andre Wolf. Okay. Yoni Bertel. Brandon Barbarulo. Eli Weathers, magna cum laude. Haley Kay, cum laude. Matthew Gary, cum laude. Devin Burdo. Catherine McEnroe, cum laude. Kyle Fasibene, magna cum laude. Tessa Patucha, cum laude. Joseph Tricarico. Richard Silverberg. Okay. Susan Pugh. Alicia Talati. Amanda Ritchie, cum laude. Taylor Brodsky, cum laude. Jacqueline Napolitano. Christina Lamoureux. Natalia Rodriguez Velasquez. Congratulations. Blair Baker. Alexis Richer. Giuseppina Girardi, magna cum laude. I don't know. Emma Behrens.
You weren't tall enough to hurt.
Lundy Desiree. Damian Lawrence. Which one? Okay. Alex Acosta. Shivajit Chakraborty.
Malakan.
Okay. Joshua Malakan.
Yeah, Josh! John Macias.
Okay. Douglas Macias.
Dougie!
Joseph Toscano.
Joe!
James Grady. Declan Downey. Joshua Garton. Tiffany Wakeham. Samantha McAvoy. Jane Evans. Shrinita Gade. Landry Kennedy. Thomas Lynch. Let's see if I can get this. Heather Coffey. Jacob Warshall. Angelina Safera. Louisa Portnoy, cum laude. Joshua Michelson. Vincent Ferry. Francesco Labita. Congratulations.
Will the candidates for the degrees of Masters of Laws and Masters of Arts please rise? President Poser, I have the honor to present the students at the Maurice A. Deane School of Law who have satisfied all the requirements for the degrees Masters of Laws or Masters of Arts. I recommend, together with their faculty, that you confer the appropriate degree upon these candidates.
Graduates, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the trustees of Hofstra University and the regents of the state of New York, and upon the recommendation of the provost and the dean and your faculty, I confer upon you the degree of Master of Laws or Master of Arts as appropriate. You are now entitled to all of the rights, privileges, and opportunities afforded by your degree. Congratulations.
Will the candidates please step forward to be introduced by Vice Dean Julian Koo and recognized by President Poser, Chairman Schaefer, and I'd love to say hello to you myself.
Unied Vega Canido. Sylvia Ganiva. Benedicta Uzuka. Damari Johnson. Laverne Clark. Robin Hicks. Taylor Stitt. Whitney Jordan. Nasser Al-Mutari. Juan Carlos Fuentes Rosales. Ryan Crozier. Kalima Armstead. Sarah Waywell Tim. Rachel Beth Cohen. Katrina Ayadi. Congratulations.
Each year, the faculty of the law school recognizes the special achievements of members of the graduating class by conferring upon them a number of awards and honors. This year's recipients were recognized in today's public service and graduates celebration and our award ceremony. And we will not announce them all again during this ceremony. However, we do wish to again recognize a few members of the class of 2023. It is my pleasure to first recognize the recipient of a very special honor. The Maurice A. Deane Award is conferred each year upon the graduate who has achieved the highest academic average in his or her graduating class. The award was established some years ago by classmates and friends of Maurice Deane, a distinguished alumnus who graduated first in his class in 1981. Mr. Deane was Chairman Emeritus of the Hofstra University Board of Trustees, and we are proud to have him as our namesake. It is my pleasure to announce the recipient of the Maurice A. Deane Award for the highest academic average in the class of 2023, Sierra Sanchez. Sierra, please stand and be recognized. I would now like to ask Professor Linda Galler to come up to the podium to recognize several other members of the class of 2023.
I have the privilege of announcing 4 very special awards. The winners were selected at a faculty meeting by faculty vote after a long and full discussion of the special accomplishments of our graduating students. The first of these awards is the Distinguished Service to the Law School Award, which is awarded to a graduating student who has, in a variety of academic and non-academic undertakings, contributed to the progress and welfare of the law school. This year, there are 2 recipients of the Distinguished Service Award. They are Emily DeGennaro and Teresa Kelly. Will you please both stand and be recognized? The second award is the Gina Marie Escarce Memorial Award, which is awarded to a graduating student who, in the opinion of the faculty, has contributed the most to their classmates' learning and understanding of difficult legal concepts through their questions in class and participation in class discussions. This year, the award will be shared by 2 students. The recipients of the Escarce Award are Deandra Denton and Catherine McEnroe. Please stand. The third award is the William Eric Goldberg Scholarship, which is awarded to a graduating student who, in the opinion of the faculty, has provided significant support and leadership in improving the quality of life and educational experience for others. Again, we have 2 recipients of this award. They are Nicole Case and Christopher Ramaka. Would you please stand? And finally, the Christopher G. Gegwich Outstanding Law Student Award is awarded to the graduating student who, in their years at the law school, have shown a combination of those qualities and abilities which are the ideals of the legal profession. The winner of the Outstanding Law Student Award is Sierra Sanchez. Would you please stand? Thank you.
Congratulations, one and all. Today is a day to celebrate you, the graduates, and you should be very proud of your accomplishments as we welcome you as the newest members of the Hofstra University alumni family, a community of 140,000 strong. We recognize that none of you got here to this day all alone. You had the support of family and friends when you needed them. So in light of this, I ask the platform party and all of our graduates to rise and face the audience to thank and applaud all the people who are here today to support you. And as we close this commencement ceremony, we invite you to a reception for the graduates, guests, faculty, and members of the platform party at the David S. Mack Physical Education Complex adjacent to the arena. I do ask that the audience remain in place until the academic procession has left the stage. Again, congratulations to all the graduates.